The guidance counselor said I'd be a failure. The teacher said I'd be a failure.
How did this Rainbow Six Siege streamer become the most subscribed to person on Twitch? Well, it's quite simple. He is one hot daddy. Let's just move to the actual video. The first thing you will notice about Jynxzi is the personality and energy he has in all of his content.
This is my world and you're just...
Jynxzi has developed an insane raging persona, similar to IShowSpeed if IShowSpeed was actually good at video games.
I'm losing to Jynxzi. I'm officially quitting Siege.
You're not losing to me, you're getting absolutely roundhouse drop kicked right now. Or clotheslined. You're getting clotheslined right now. That's what I would say.
He also has some very unique characteristics which make him stand out. For example, he likes to roll most of his words. I tried to do it in the intro. I ended up cutting it because I can't do it, but here's a clip of him doing it.
Hey Alexa, how do you say purple in English? Wait.
Another unique characteristic of him is his ability to kick his camera while sitting down, which is maybe one of the most athletic things I have ever seen him do.
I literally pre-fired it.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
As well as him falling over in his chair with his attached green screen is hilarious. But other than his physical demonstrations of entertainment, his takes on actually streaming Rainbow Six Siege are also unusual. He reviews other players' clips, 1v1s his viewers, and yes, of course, he's pretty good at Rainbow Six Siege when he is just playing as well.
Oh my god, he nitroed me. Unfair, couldn't shoot me.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
World champ for what? World champ for
What? World champ for what?
Now, I think there's two major important parts when growing as a gamer or streamer, and it comes down to you're either very good at video games or you're very entertaining. And ideally, those two things molded together separates you from all of the other competition. Now, although he is extremely good at Rainbow Six Siege, and as we know, is extremely entertaining and fun to watch, but this alone does not allow you to become one of the most subscribed to people on Twitch ever. For that, you have to be firing on all cylinders. Jynxzi has also taken full advantage of using outside media to drive traffic to his main platforms, which is primarily Twitch. But at this point, we could argue that Twitch isn't even his main platform anymore, as I'm sure a lot of you guys may have found him on things like TikTok or YouTube Shorts.
Okay, this right here is straight up cap. I'll show you my drip right now. So here is the official Jynxzi closet. Ignore those short shorts on the floor. I may have placed some Johnson juice in them.
And just out of curiosity, leave a comment and let me know, where did you guys discover Jynxzi for the first time? Jynxzi started streaming to his current channel in 2020. He started by playing various different games and showcasing different personas, eventually landing on Rainbow Six Siege. Now, Rainbow Six Siege has been out for a long time and is definitely not the most popular game to be joining. So Jynxzi decided that he was going to take clips from his live stream and upload them to different platforms. This would allow his funny moments of his actual live streams to go viral pretty much anywhere.
What happens when one champion plays ranked with 4 coppers? This might be terrible. Find out now by clicking the live. I like being
Also allowing somebody who might not be interested in Rainbow Six Siege to still watch his streams purely because they found him extremely entertaining. As a matter of fact, I found Jynxzi on TikTok and I don't like Rainbow Six Siege at all, but I could not stop watching.
Jynxzi, how much do you weigh? I got you. Let's find out. 40 pounds. 36 pounds? What?
But clips like that are what allow him to become the most subscribed to channel on Twitch. Now, it may seem to the majority of people that this is an overnight success. Maybe you've seen him over the last couple weeks or last couple months, but it's relatively new for the majority of people. But it is not something that just happened in the last few months. He has been consistently creating content over the last 4 years and potentially has had other channels even before the Jynxzi. Jynxzi also talks about how he did not enjoy high school and didn't care to try very much. Instead, he went entirely all in on social media, and more specifically, the streaming aspect of social media. So while everyone thought this kid was just a class clown that didn't care about his grades, in the background, he was grinding every single day in his room.
I never took education seriously. I had a 2.6 GPA, okay? I didn't take any honors, AP classes, nothing. Maybe I took honors English. Maybe. I don't even fucking remember. The guidance counselor said I'd be a failure. The teacher said I'd be a failure. One of my teachers, my business teacher, said, "When are you going to start taking life seriously?" Back then I was already streaming. I was already putting in hours, Charlie. But I never let anyone know that, Chesterfield, because it's not about the hours that they know about. It's about what you do in the dark room when it's you and your thoughts. And you gotta control your destiny! At the end of the day,
they didn't believe in you.
You ruined the clip!
I mean, think about it. A kid that doesn't care about anything, just making jokes, not turning in homework. Of course, it seems like a failure, but it just goes to show sometimes there might be a little something behind the scenes. Now, you could argue that going all in on one thing might cause some difficulties. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And what happens if he fails or is not successful? There's something to be said about this, especially at least recently in some of the YouTubers I've talked about. For example, Mr. Beast.
But I have, hyper obsession and I love this. And, you give it enough time, anyone can solve it. When I was doing YouTube when I was 14 and 15, now, it's cool if you want to be a YouTuber in high school or middle school. Back then, no one gave a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, you're just worried they would try to play your videos in class or make fun of you or stuff like that for it.
Well, there's a lesson in that for people, really. If you do have a hyper obsession to something, there's a lot of people that think that because they're bad at school or because they're not interested in school, that they're destined to be a loser. Yeah. And that's not true.
Especially if you're extremely passionate about something at a young age, where most kids are, then it's more exacerbated that it's I didn't talk to anyone. I hardly had any friends because I was so obsessed with YouTube.
It is so important to remember that if you are passionate about something, you have to go all in 100%. If you guys enjoy these types of videos and you want to see other videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out some of these right here.